And ladies and gentlemen, without much ado,
great pleasure to announce
it goes to, and the winner is.
And the winner is no other person than.
And the winner, yes.
The winner is. The award goes to.
And the award goes to.
And the award goes to.
And the winner is.
And the award goes to. Well, it could go to you if you actually picked up the phone and voted for your artist. Be a true fan, as we've kept saying here on the show, so your favorite artist can go all the way to the top. Make sure you go to www.ghanamusicawards.com to vote for free. Like I said, for free. Or if you're on Vodafone, text A, B, or C to short code 1767. Don't say I didn't tell you, then you complain when your favorite artist doesn't win. Anyway, welcome to another exciting episode of The Road to the VGMAs. This episode, I'm feeling very nostalgic. I want to take us back to our favorite performances and some of the most memorable live performances we've had on the VGMAs. You definitely don't want to go anywhere.
I have some questions. Some big questions. Can we hate less and share more love? Can we cure every disease? Can we make sure nobody's left behind? Can we go faster than 9.58? Can we change our ways before it's too late? Can we all stay safer? Can we go even further than we've gone already? Technology and humanity, together we can.
Yes! It's countdown to GH Music's biggest night, and you have the power to decide who wins what at the 22nd Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. Push your favorite songs and the artists to victory by voting now. To vote via SMS on Vodafone Network only. For Artist of the Year, text A to 1767. For Vodafone Song of the Year, text B to 1767. For all other categories, text C to 1767 and follow the voice prompts. Or visit www.GhanaMusicAwards.com to vote for free. The 22nd VGMAs, powered by 30 million fans, is a Charterhouse production, partnered by TV3, KPMG, DSTV, and proudly brought to you by Vodafone.
Together, we can.
Number one, number two, number eight. Check it out. I don't know. Yet number eight, number one, number two, number eight. Check it out. Yet number eight, number one, number two, number eight. Check it out. It's all away. Number 1, number 2, number 8. Check
Watching your favorite artists perform, such as Noella, can be a very captivating and thrilling experience. I mean, you can hold your breath, sit at the edge of your seat just in anticipation of what is coming next. Now, that is what a good and memorable performance should be. And when it comes to VGMAs, we have a lot of that. But what truly does it take to have a great live performance? Today, we're talking to an oracle by the name of Kiki Banson. Name the artist, he's worked for them. And when it comes to live performance, he's the driving force behind it. Kiki, hi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
See how I was giving you funds, huh? Because when it comes to the VGMAs, the live performances is really, is one of the parts that people really tune in for. Right. And you have been responsible for some memorable live performances. What do you love about, performing live?
Well, performing live is really what, for me, it's the most important part of a musician's career, because that's when you get to connect with your audience.
Yeah.
So it could work for you or work against you.
Yeah.
So it's the part of the act, the part of the trade that is most important, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So it's something that I take very seriously.
Did you see Noella's performance?
Yes, I remember that performance. It was very good.
Captivating. There's something about someone who knows how to own the stage.
Right.
And when they get on the stage, it's like magic. What are some of the elements you saw in that performance that you always tell?
I remember she was, one thing I could tell that, look, this is an artist who has put a lot of work into her, that particular performance, a lot of work had gone into it. But prior to that, it's obvious, or it was obvious to me at that time, that this is somebody who does a lot of practice.
Yes.
Because to be able to hold your notes while you're burning a lot of energy, i.e. dancing or jumping, or, at the same time and singing, and still hold your notes, and still be in key, and not waver.
That's right.
That comes with practice.
And a mark of a professional.
Absolutely.
Do you think we are there yet? I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you think our artists are there yet when it comes to our live performance, putting in that effort, and that rehearsal and that practice time to make it a memorable one?
Well,
or are we still akakakra?
It depends on who you're talking to.
Okay.
So are we there? Where is there? Right? For some of them, they're there.
Okay.
Right? So what's your mark? Then I can answer that question.
Well, I mean, if we're going to compare the VGMAs to a lot of the international award shows.
Okay, should I take it from my point of view?
Take it from your point of view.
Okay, so from my point of view, well, we're getting there. We will get there one day. Yeah.
Kiki, that's a diplomatic answer.
We will get there one day.
Yeah.
I don't think, I'm sure Beyonce probably feels she's not there by her standards. So we will get there.
But we've all watched the documentaries. She runs her camp like it's a military.
For me,
yes.
Beyonce is there.
Yes.
But maybe to her, she's not there. It's possible.
Okay.
Right? So with regards to the local artists, we will get there one day. Yeah.
We'll keep it at that so we don't get Kiki into trouble. What would you say as someone who has directed, produced a lot of these live performances is the key? Is it sound? Is it dancers? Is it what is the key? Song arrangements? Or
so for me, number one on the list, you're coming to perform live your music, right? So number one will be your ability to deliver what you've sold via the internet or by CDs or what have you. Okay. All right? So the music, the musicology is key, is number one, because that is what you're coming to showcase.
Yeah.
Sound is key also. You cannot have either or. You must have both.
Yeah.
Right? One thing that I find through conversations that a lot of people tend to think that, oh, it's okay, we can just work with that, is the sound. Your sound engineer is actually an integral part of your performance. Because you can have a 6 months rehearsal, 6-day rehearsal, 6-hour rehearsal, but when it's time for you to put out your sound, and your sound engineering and engineer are not up to it, all the work you would have done will go to waste.
So when we're hearing the in the sound, it can ruin a performance.
The ideally, whoever is going to be your sound engineer on the night should actually be at a point part of your rehearsals. And you must take that part very, very seriously. Because when you're on stage, what happens front of house sound, you are not privy to that. Okay? So you must find somebody you can trust, and you must have seen his ability, tried and tested before you let him handle your performance. So yes, for me, it's music. First is the audio, then you've got the visuals, which is also important. The clothes you're wearing, the lighting, whatever, you know, additional stuff you have on stage, i.e. dancers, props, yes. So I'll put that at number 3, but all also important. But number 1 is you, the artist, and your band. How much work have you put into it?
Yes.
How ready are you? Did you just do 2 days before the rehearsal? Was that enough? Did you do 1 month before? That really doesn't matter. What are you delivering at the end of the day?
Yes.
All right? Do I go onto Spotify or wherever, stream your music, listen to really nice produced music? Now, when you come on stage, you need to actually elevate.
Yes, that is the
what
word.
I've been listening throughout the year.
Elevation.
I don't want to hear the same thing being produced, because then it becomes like having a DJ playing music, just that you're on stage and I'm down there, I'm in the audience dancing.
Yes.
I want to see you perform and take me somewhere I couldn't go with the music I was listening to.
In your car or in your bedroom.
Absolutely.
Elevation is such a strong word. Yes. You spoke about musicality, and I think one artist that always breathes musicality when it comes to live performance is Sarkodie.
What else? Yeah. TV I would tell you I won't carry a mouth of the room. It's sure that on this one tea, if you ever want to win. Say yes, I could have a program with your 4 baby woman. Can you go see the Nick on the muscle? Mowa comment. Was sure I was not around with you and the roof of the now. And put up so I'm not a party. I would not come out. The young couple will go up and see the man and bar. O Kristo ne ho ntɔ ne dia wada wato me pono matamfo ni me bra me die da so aso me sta ne mi twa po kokɔ we nya me kwa so se sɛ na mi wada so tia se dia we di da wa so tete wo time wa ye bi pɛn wada so di na ne na so ɛmfa we di ntu di ase wo nya nkopɔ ne ti ase wo ji di ni be hwe ase pure di asa we di be gu ase nipa be sere wo na wo nya hwe kra na ye twe wase ni ni ne wo bu nkoto dwa aka sa nya me da ase se di okase to mi be da di ntino and so be better so kind of ya would know that you would do see me fear and so would down with you know when some come with the every come with ya with yesterday up in the home finish so when you ever banama wabamu in a pin in a mawakumen they were in the Utuna and so I didn't need one so when you ever banama wabamu in a pin in a mawakumen they were in the Utuna and so I didn't need one. Looking for someone to take your sorrows all away. Wanted to hold you tight and say everything is gonna be okay. Eyes are brow ready now. Oh money wow never and yet the night's over try.
Like I said before, a true definition of musicality, Sarkodie, is someone that always makes you feel something when you're on the stage. I mean, what did you think about that performance, Kiki?
Yeah, it was great. I remember it very well. I enjoyed it. One thing that I really liked was he made himself, which is what is supposed to be, the center of the performance.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Yeah. You know, there's always sometimes with some artists, I wouldn't say all, but with some artists, there's a disconnect, like you said, between what you hear on the radio, you know, what's been produced in the studio, and what you hear on stage. You know, what accounts for that difference? Is it the studio helping them make their voice sound good, or what is the issue there?
Well, I would say in these days, in today's world, most artists, if not all of them, have their voices tweaked a little when you go to the studio. So it's become okay. But the difference between that artist who would not make you feel that any disconnect and the one that will make you feel is practice.
Yeah.
And the one that makes you feel that disconnected from the music is one that I would describe as doesn't understand what live performance is.
Yeah.
I've been in a situation where typical studio artists are going to perform live, and they treat it like they're going to the studio, and it always doesn't end up well at all.
So there's a clear difference, and it's something that they need to learn, from technique to stagecraft to everything.
Absolutely. To get your voice ready for live, get a voice trainer, work your voice, work your actions, work your act, and rehearse, practice.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, that's the key. So
That's
you
the
can
key.
breathe something new elevate, the performance, like you said, elevate. What is the technique or the process that you use for song selection? Because the song selection is always very important.
It's very important. It's a list of stuff that's very important, and the song selection is inclusive, which is very key. Song selection starts with you understanding your audience, where you're going to perform. A song selection at Sikose's party may not necessarily work at a song selection at my party.
Yeah.
You get it. So first you need to know your age bracket, you know, the demographics you're working with. Based on that, you do your song selections. You don't do a song selection because you like it.
Yes.
You do a song selection based on whether the audience is going to like it or not.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
But you know, the VGMAs is such a huge platform. They realize that the whole nation is watching, and not just the nation, people outside are watching as well. So for them, it's an opportunity to showcase everything they have, maybe even showcase something new. So some artists tend to, you know, sing songs or decide to choose songs that maybe you don't know necessarily, but they still want to do that. Is that a good risk to take, especially at the VGMAs?
Well, it depends on, if you're going on stage for the people in the auditorium alone is one thing. If you're going on stage because you want everybody else who has eyeballs on you, it's another matter. But for me, I always say that, look, 30 minutes of a tacky performance, right? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I would rather you did 1 minute, a very memorable 1 minute, than do 30 minutes. And again, it's an award show. It's not a concert. You know, I say that advisedly. It's not your concert, it's an award show. We're there, people are there actually focusing on who wins what.
Yes.
Right? And you have a slot to perform. I would say don't do more than 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Max. If you can do less, better. But just make it very tight. Make it unforgettable.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Do you stick to the popular songs, or do you throw in, you know, maybe a new release or a new song just, you know, to get people?
Make it memorable. If the popular song is what is going to make you memorable, make it memorable. Make it memorable. Whatever you do, make it memorable. But again, for me, experimenting on a night like that, I wouldn't advise you to.
You wouldn't, huh?
No.
Stick to what you know.
Stick to what you
and do it well.
Stick to what will get you the applause.
Yes.
Stick to what you would have you go home with every single person. They take you home with them.
Yes.
That is what you should do.
That you should do.
Yeah.
You mentioned memorable, which is a great segue to this performance that we're going to watch, which is the Ebony tribute performance. And not only was it memorable, it was emotional. It really touched on the heartstrings. And to see 4 of our most celebrated female artists come together to celebrate another woman, I think it was something that really blew our minds and will stick with us forever.
See, I heard him say, boy, you a player. score like Messi, play like Gaga, dribble like Waka. So you they love Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea. I go give you my heart, give you body, do anything for you. Cause if you break my heart, I go dance your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. Say if you break my heart, I go dance your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother.
Ebony will be forever in our hearts. I mean, I hear the song now and it's as if she played it right now. Such classics. Let's talk about incorporating and using the band and working with the band to make your performance memorable, because it's not everybody that can work with a live band, you know. And when I watched that performance, I realized that they really worked together. What are the keys of incorporating a live band into your live performance as opposed to just using a backing track or anything like that?
Well, a backing track, you're talking about miming.
Well, I'm talking about live. Even when they're singing live, you can
okay,
use
so
that.
that's a -1. Playing live gives you limitless opportunities, right? You can improvise. You can recreate. You can carve anything out of the music that you've already recorded.
Yeah.
But backing tracks would limit you to the studio production. They would only probably take off the lead voice, which is normally called -1, and then you do the lead live.
Oh,
but
I learned
really,
something new. So that's called -1.
-1, yes.
Okay, okay.
You're very much restricted to the music that has already been recorded.
Yeah.
But playing live is the real deal. Having live musicians playing live instruments on stage and creating the music in real time. That is what is live music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. But someone that is a phenomenon when it comes to live music, Ifya.
Oof.
Oof. Every time I mention her name, you get a smile on your face, and she's someone that you've worked with.
Yes.
What do you love about working with Ifya? We don't have all day, though.
I know.
Small.
Yeah,
just a
so
few.
I think my style alone should tell you. Ifya is phenomenal. She's versatile. I mean, look, she's like a car that has two steering wheels. You can steer her anywhere musically, and she'll go.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. So
right.
she is what every music producer, especially live producer, she's the kind of artist every live producer would want to work with.
Yeah.
And I've heard people like myself all over the continent of Africa talk about her that have worked with her. And it's the same thing. Wherever you push her, she can go.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's it.
That's it. If it's reggae, she'll give it to you. If it's dancehall, she'll give it to you. Afrobeat. If it's even gospel, she'll take you to church. Memorable is just the word that comes to my mind. I was in the auditorium when Ifya was performing that, and I can just remember goosebumps just all over my body. And it is just incredible what she can do with her voice. She definitely took us to church with that. Kiki almost had a tear in his eye. We had to wipe it wipe it off. But you are the one that produced that performance.
Yes, and I remember very well when we were working on this song multiple times. The band, during rehearsal, quite a number of them actually shed tears.
Yeah.
In the room, in the rehearsal room. It happened continuously for about 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime think about it, anytime she sings gospel, it's something moves.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this year we can get Ifya back on stage to
do gospel,
to shake us in the spirit.
Exactly.
And then you will produce it, of course. Now imagine if you had miming on stage. Would you allow that?
Miming is actually another word for pretense. Right?
Okay.
So it's you pretending to be singing. Right? And I would rather it's not encouraged. It's something that I am very, very passionate about.
Yeah. No deception here. No. Yes, we're all about truth, live, and honesty. And Kiki,
let people understand what live is and what is not live. You may choose to enjoy miming. That's your choice, but don't call it live because it's not.
That's right. It's all about live and being in the moment so you can
real time,
so you can just reinvent yourself and, you know, give us an experience that we've never seen before. Kiki, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for helping.
And of course, thank you for producing some of the most exciting, thrilling, captivating performances that we've had on the VGMAs. Are you producing something this year?
Well, if I'm called on to do it.
Or is it a secret?
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
But then again, for me, it's also a privilege to get to work with wonderful musicians and singers like Ep4 and the rest of the Afro Harmony Band, Patch Bay Band, Black Lace, all of them.
All right. Well, Kiki said we'll see. So VGMA22 will all be watching and see if he'll be producing some of the performances on there. We're going to end this segment with one of my favorite live performances. And when we come back, we have more to bring you on the road to VGMAs.
I'm going to say my dad. But they lie bad. Get some hard bars for my diehards. I'm a lying heart, why should I lie in my art? Gonna rap Moses, now let the sea part. I see queen, I know the sea stop. Tell rap dogs, they no go see top. So just beat it, king of pop. I've been dope, pointed up, let's detox. I know boys, jack life, let's converse. 2 bags of Machiavelli, I bomb first. I know they talk missiles, drones, and fun flex. It's all really simple, I'm complex. Tell all the drunks that I'm bar heavy. Shots up the shots, catch up. Announce flow, expose flows, I show up. ECG, watch me go up.
Yes! It's countdown to GH Music's biggest night, and you have the power to decide who wins what at the 22nd Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. Push your favorite songs and the artists to victory by voting now. To vote via SMS on Vodafone Network only. For Artist of the Year, text A to 1767. For Vodafone Song of the Year, text B to 1767. For all other categories, text C to 1767 and follow the voice prompts. Or visit www.GhanaMusicAwards.com to vote for free. The 22nd VGMAs, powered by 30 million fans, is a Charterhouse production, powered by TV3, KPMG, DSTV, and proudly brought to you by Vodafone.
Together, we can.
Midi kutusira mi bompaye. Mosta jami bonkaye. Maminti puo. You see this one, yeah? It belongs to the ghetto youth. The ghetto youth, because I'm the ghetto youth president. You see me, I say, Rascal, the ghetto youth president is here, and I'm here to stay. Reggae dancehall genre is a hot genre, I don't know. Last year by this time, now how? But we are here. Yeah, we are here to let the world and Ghanaians know that reggae dancehall is not violent. So what I say? Big men in the industry, where you dey? Corporate bodies, where you dey? Ghana music is sinking, oh, them say beefing is the only way. If that be the only way, then I tell you respect no go there. We for love one another, rise up each other, respect the other.
Welcome back from that break. Now, how well do you know the lyrics to your favorite songs? Well, Noella's out there on the street finding out if you do. It's time for Street Vibes with Noella. Let's take a look.
Every passing episode reminds us of how close we are to the big nights. The night of the most prestigious award ever to be held in Ghana is the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. Now, this year we're celebrating 22 years of excellence, of awarding amazing artists in the music industry, and that is an amazing one. And so we're just asking people questions, trivia questions on the industry and VGMA. And if they get to win, we give them a brand new headset from VGMA, and that is so cool. I even want one myself. And so join me as I go out to find out what people know, and who knows, maybe they can win some headsets or not. Stay tuned, guys. What's your thoughts on this year's VGMA?
I'm expecting like more performances from Kitty, Kwame Eugene, and the new lady, Jackie. Like, I can't wait.
Jackie?
I love her.
What's her phone name?
I don't know, but I just
Jackie Chan.
Well, actually, I'm just hoping for the best this year, to be so exciting than the previous years. Okay. And I'm expecting more fun.
Who's your favorite artist?
Kitty.
Yeah. Are you crashing? Come. Are you crashing?
No, I just like his flow.
Hey, flow neck. Okay, we've heard you. I just want you to give me 2 artists that have been nominated for this year's Artist of the Year category.
I learned Daniel, is it Daniel Hamilton?
Oh yeah, Diana Hamilton. Okay.
Kwame Eugene, right?
Kwame Eugene is in there. Okay. Give me 2 categories that Kitty has been nominated for.
Artist of the Year.
Okay.
And I think the Song of the Year.
Okay, I like that. If you look into her eyes, who's it?
Adina.
Thank you. You get to win a headset from VGMA. See these nice brows and beautiful eyes.
Adina.
So you actually got all my questions correct. So I'm going to be giving you a brand new headset from VGMA. Thank you so much. I'm going to play a song for you, and then you're going to sing along. Are you ready?
Trying to separate the love that I'm having for you.
Hey, pom pom.
But I don't know why I'm so into you.
Hey, pom pom.
Nobody realizes what don't be you.
Hey, pom pom.
Oh, but then I won't say. You causing confusion to my baby, forgetting my India side.
You sang the song for me. I'm feeling very generous. So you just won yourself a brand new headset from VGMA. Thank you so much for coming.
Where the party day today?
Mentio.
Shake your body, then you call no.
Hey, hey, hey. What's the Keep it. It's for you. It's for you. It's for you. And that is how we wrap up on this episode. Watch out for the next episode of the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards at 22 Street Vibes with me, Ajwa Noella. Who knows? I might be coming close to you, or you might be the next person to win a headset from VGMA. Stay tuned.
Don't you know, say this be our season? Did the pray make a fall? Kite, you dreaming?
We took a quick break, but we are back on the road to the VGMAs. And as the big night inches closer, we're also getting closer to the nominees, as well as artists that have won in the past, and finding out what life has been for them after they won the award. Now, today on my hot seat is a celebrated and highly awarded gospel singer. She has won the hearts of many, young, old, not just with her music, but her infectious personality. I call her Ginger Mama. Dinah Hamilton is in the building.
I don't look like what I have been through. You turned my pit into a well. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Wadum. I've been through a lot, but grace.
Hey. Hello. Hi. You are looking fantabulous.
We try.
Please tell me about your look today.
I'm actually wearing me, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is my own collection, DH by DH. This particular one is yet to be released, but I get to wear it because I own it.
Yeah, and is it something that you've always wanted to go into, like making clothes and having your own fashion brand?
I think I've wanted to do this, say, about 6, 7 years ago.
Okay.
But prior to that, I thought, you know, yes, I love fashion and all that. And then about 6 years ago, I could be lying, don't use it against me, but I think I had a Facebook page for my clothing line and everything. Oh. But when COVID came, that was like the push to actually do it.
Yes.
And so one would say we're a baby company, but this would be like our 4th collection already.
Okay, and how's it doing so far?
Amazing.
Something for me, maybe for the VGMAs?
Of course.
Yeah?
You need to
check
me out. You need to check me out on DH by DH Official on Instagram, and the website is dhbydh.com.
I will. We definitely will do that. If you're watching, please go check it out and buy, you know, and support. Yes.
Ready-made, custom-made.
That's right, and support. You know, every time I speak to you, I always forget that you live in the Queen's land. You know, the British accent, you know. How's the Queen doing? Is she all right?
She's okay. She's okay. She lost her husband, like we all know, but we're fine.
But speaking of Queen, you are the queen of gospel music, and not just gospel music, of inspirational music. It's a huge crowd to carry. I mean, how do you do that?
The Queen part, I don't know, but I'm just glad to be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's very fulfilling. I say that if you want to know what happiness looks like, meet me down the stairs when I'm done ministering.
That's right.
I'm super excited. I'm relieved. I would go eat. I would. Prior to doing that, a nervous wreck.
You get nervous?
Oh, yes.
You know, because you owe so much confidence. And then when
I hear that all the time.
Yeah,
though.
when you stand in front of the mic and you prophesy and you minister, it's like it's coming from here. And who would have thought that you also get nervous? How do you overcome that?
I don't think I overcome that. I say this all the time, that I need that. Like I need that nervous wreckness.
Yeah.
Is that the right word, Sika?
We'll
live.
Yeah,
language.
Yeah, that's right.
But I need that.
Yeah.
Because I sing about Jesus. And the moment I'm overly confident mounting that stage, then it means I can do it on my own. So it's okay when I feel very nervous. But I think when I do that, when I feel that way, when I mount the stage, then it's not me again.
Yeah.
That's how come I'm actually able to watch myself alone, not with anybody there, after I've finished. When someone is there, the feeling is not.
Yeah,
but if it's just me,
nervous,
I can watch my ministration from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During this time of COVID, what did, when you speak about, God speaking to you, and what did God tell you to say to us during this time?
Grace.
Yeah.
Grace. I think we're able to put the song Adum together in the middle of COVID. And God gave us so many songs. I think it gave me time. For me, it was like the reset button for me.
Yeah.
Like just a time to wait on God, to hear him speak.
Yeah.
I got to get so much to write. And we just believe in God that when it comes out, because he's spoken, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a blessing to people. But Adum came bang on in the middle of COVID. And who hasn't got a grace story?
Yeah.
Everyone has a grace story. Everyone has a past. And everyone is where they are because a superpower somewhere kept you. For me, that was called grace, unmerited favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get surprised whenever they announce the nominations? Because this year is Artist of the Year.
I know.
Best Gospel Artist.
I know.
Popular Song.
I know.
Best Gospel Song. Songwriter of the Year. Best Music Video of the Year. And you're going against Circular Artist. Does it ever surprise you that you get nominated in all these categories?
Yeah, I have to be honest with you. The Jesus, the human, the Diana part of me will be surprised, but the Jesus in me says, I deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's the Jesus in you that tells you that it's not you doing the work. It's him doing the work, and he deserves to be there. And so we take it as it is, and just trust him.
And when you do win as well, it's it's just a
it's just a good feeling.
Topping on the cake.
Yeah, like an icing on the cake with a bit of it's not strawberry. What do they? Cherry. That's the one.
It's a cherry and then the whipped cream.
Yes.
Don't get me
very
started.
Unhealthy, but
don't get me started. I'm on a diet. Don't get me started. Now, is it okay to ask Dinah? I mean, apart from gospel music, do you listen to any of the other, secular artists, especially the new ones that have come?
I kind of know where you're going. Which one is your favorite? Who do you want to collaborate with? Next question, please.
No, actually, I just want to know what you're bumping when you're working out or you're in the kitchen cooking.
I have got lots of songs I bump to.
Yeah.
Gospel.
Okay.
I bump to gospel. I hear all sorts. I listen to all sorts. But you know what? I'm not going to give you a name. I'm not going to give you a song because I don't want the headlines to be about Let's go on, Sika. What's the next question?
You always know I'm coming with
yes.
that. Now, Dinah, recently it was announced, speaking of headlines, that Dinah has been announced the ambassador for a certain company, enterprise. And I'm like, cha-ching! But it's also great to see you, in the forefront doing things like that. How did that come about?
It was just one phone call, to be honest.
Yeah.
An ordinary day phone call from one of the people there. Called me saying he's been looking for me and for my number everywhere. I was like, I'm not even that difficult to get. And then the rest is history, they say, and we're here.
Yeah.
It was just one phone call that came through to me, and I'm just grateful to God to be doing this, having such a good cause to do.
Yeah.
And to headline that as well and be an ambassador for that.
For that. Has the check dropped?
Has the check dropped?
Has it dropped?
Oh, it has to drop, hasn't it? It has to drop. I'll tell you backstage.
Can a girl get a little something?
Oh,
something to hold.
Jesus is
COVID here was tough.
The Lord is on the throne. Jesus Lord God Almighty.
Open a way for Sika as well, because Dinah's not going to share her check. Is not going to share her check. What are we expecting this year? You know, I mean, like you said, God put so much music into your heart. So this year, what are we expecting? What is the strategy moving forward?
Gamma will say ministra.
It's just strategic planning, yes.
No, for us, I think I have a team that works all that out, but it's always been by the direction of God, the direction of the Holy Spirit. And He's never failed us yet. No. And so we've always got something up our sleeves. So watch out, watch the space. Don't stop praying for us. Don't stop supporting us.
Yeah.
When it's here, we'll let you know, like we always do.
Yeah,
we'll let you know.
I can't wait for a day, and I'm sure it's in the works, where Dinah Hamilton, you know, collaborates with even some of the gospel musicians in the States or in...
All things are possible.
Is it coming?
All things are possible.
All things. Then let me audition for you so that I can do a duet. All things are possible.
Okay, all right. Girl, you got it. All right.
You're lying to me.
Oh,
Why are you doing that? You're giving me false hopes. You're giving me false hopes.
You're doing well. You're doing amazing.
But we look forward to that day. You always come with songs that touch the heartstrings and they speak to what people are going through in the moment, you know, so they can relate and use that, to, you know, to uplift themselves, you know. So thank you so much for that. VGMA22.
Yes, baby.
Do we know what we're wearing?
Not yet. Give me a date, and then I know what we're wearing.
Please, I don't want to
Don't give me a date. You know,
I
work with time.
Soon,
girl.
very soon. It's coming.
Okay. When
very
I get the
soon.
date, I'll let you know what I'm wearing.
Yeah, we spoke to, you know, some of our stylist friends. They're like, no, for VGMAs, you have to start preparing a year in advance.
Oh, okay.
Is that your process?
I kind of have ideas in my mind. So one can say I'm preparing, but
yeah,
we'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we get there.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you're going to give us ginger on the red carpet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dinah, it's so great to see you. We can't wait to see you on the red carpet. Are you performing this year at the VGMA?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet, okay.
I don't know
But when
yet.
you do, you always bring the house down.
We'll
so
try.
we can't wait.
We'll try.
All the best for the awards. Even if we take 3. Just 3, you know, we don't want to be selfish.
Sika prophesying?
Yeah,
what's
I'm
Sika
prophesying.
doing?
Receive it.
Sika na 3 pe. I just says.
So would you be the others no more?
Me any pow.
So would you be more. But yes, we know she's going to come and she's going to bring the house down tonight. And thank you so much for being on the show that has been the spectacular, the beautiful Dinah Hamilton. More on Road to VGMAs when we come right back. Don't go anywhere.
I have some questions. Some big questions. Can we hate less and share more love? Can we cure every disease? Can we make sure nobody's left behind? Can we go faster than 9.58? Can we change our ways before it's too late? Can we all stay safer? Can we go even further than we've gone already? Technology and humanity, together we can.
Yes! It's countdown to GH Music's biggest night, and you have the power to decide who wins what at the 22nd Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. Push your favorite songs and the artists to victory by voting now. To vote via SMS on Vodafone Network only. For Artist of the Year, text A to 1767. For Vodafone Song of the Year, text B to 1767. For all other categories, text C to 1767 and follow the voice prompts. Or visit www.GhanaMusicAwards.com to vote for free. The 22nd VGMAs, powered by 30 million fans, is a Charterhouse production, partnered by TV3, KPMG, DSTV, and proudly brought to you by Vodafone.
Together, we can.
I just want to say a big thank you to my team,
my family, my mom is watching. Shout out to you, Mom. I know you're watching. My friends, the media, everybody that's supporting Kitty, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. To all the artists that work with me on this album, to all the producers that work with me on this album, the Sugar Movie, my whole team, Richie Mensah, love to you, Links, it's your boy Kitty.
Well, this is the end of another fantastic show. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as we did bringing it to you. Don't forget to vote. www.GhanaMusicAwards.com if you want to vote for your favorite artist for free, or on 1767 on Vodafone. Make sure you vote for your favorite artist. I've been your girl, Sikau Say. Make sure to join me, same time, same place, next week. I'll see you later.
I just plan to speak in general on this beat, but I know there's someone out there with shoes that fit. In 2019, I promise to put pepper in your eyes to enter a new decade. Cause anyone can rise, yeah? Believing in someone's craft is just priceless. I had ear problems until I stopped listening to people's bullshit. Me Jimmy Hoodie. And never stop pushing, but instead they called me Obolo. No pay me like when they added the tweet. When I tweet, they don't retweet. Package them my body just because we had a beef. There's still a lion living in its cage. When you underrate, no be my later. Looking down on us cause they're rich and we are from the streets. But see how we made the hustle look beautiful. Mother the bees are claiming they are from the streets. Or you know they say go like big English on Twitter, but in real life you don't get sense. When you're correct, yes sir. Calling rich people with wax songs as A-list artists, and the poor man can join the alphabetical order. And they said silence is golden. Well, I've been silent for many years. Tell me how many carats be that? Shout outs to the pain that gave us sense. How we go feel prosper when the whole industry be biased? And you're fin and bet your money to me, yeah. 5 years as a queen of yen to me, yeah. You the try put a gap between us, but I bridged it. To bien him send your boys near no and open it to me, yeah. Check it. Everybody says the queen is bad, but nobody got the guts to hook my. This industry has effed me for so long, so now I don't need that. It's been a long time. People listen to my flow and they say, yo, you gone crazy. Me and my mom with my penny, I can't afford to be lazy. I've done whatever I have to do just to become this lady. Believe me when I tell you that my life has no maybe. I keep working hard and me no issues getting bad. No recognition and I'm still getting fat. Together we can.